Welcome in everyone to another episode of Let's Talk Lenawee by Visit Lenawee. We're on site at Devil's Lake in Manitou Beach today. And joining me is Kelly Stickle. She is the festival producer for the Devil's Lake Festival of the Arts. It's coming up next month. So really quick here, right?
Quick, right around the corner. I think we're just under 6 weeks away.
What dates is the festival this year?
It's Saturday, June 22nd from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Awesome. But so much to do in that time frame. Like, we probably won't even be able to get to it all today, but we're going to give you guys a glimpse. But first, I want to talk about, we're sitting here under the Lock Arch, which is really unique. There's going to be a lot happening in this space for the festival. So tell us what's kind of planned in this area and how people can leave their mark on the
Absolutely.
arch.
So for those of you who don't know, this is our 10th annual Devil's Lake Festival of the Arts, and so one of the things that they started a long time ago was this beautiful arch, and people would buy the locks within the different businesses, and then you'd come over, commemorate your memory being down at the lake, and then drop your key into this little box over here.
So
And
cool.
having it be the 10th annual festival, we thought it would be great to bring that back. So there's going to be a table here with locks you can decorate and make a contribution to the festival, and then put your lock up and we'll grab a picture of it.
Oh, I love that. So let's get this bad boy filled up.
Yes,
with
we need it
locks
to
this
be
year.
filled. So that's what we're going to work on.
That'd be awesome. And then back here you have some new activities, a lot actually planned in this space this year.
Yes, we are going to have the main stage up here, and what's important to know is there's a children's activity at 10 a.m. with Goosey Lucy. She's going to be telling a story, do a puppets, singing, music, and there'll be a face painter. And that's really kicking our day off at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And then there'll be 5 or 6 other children activities throughout the village. So Chalk the Walk over at Trent's Hair Salon. You can sign up at 9 a.m. and the kids then start their chalk art contest from 10 to 12, and then they're going to announce the winner at 2.
Awesome. Do you know what they're going to get? Who wins?
I don't know what the prizes are, but I'm sure they'll be fun, like
It'll be
bubbles and box, like art
Yeah.
packet for
Oh,
you to do
cool.
your own
Yeah.
art at home.
That's awesome. Awesome. So lots of children's activities.
Yes, the Manitou Beach Creative right over here. They do an art project every year with their ongoing nonprofit activities, and they're going to do some sort of paper mache project, and then you get to take home the same art supplies and do it at home as well with
fun.
your friends and
Yeah.
family.
So cool. I love that. That's a big part of this festival is you're coming here and there's hands-on art activities, but then you have that take-home aspect, and it's not just walking around looking at vendors. It feels like a really hands-on experience. It's not like a typical festival, I would call it.
We do have over 50 fine artists throughout the village, and at least a dozen or more are creating the demo experience of how they're creating their art as you're looking at their art pieces, which I think is wonderful. Not all artists like to show the magic behind their work, and so I think it gives you an idea. There is one like stained glass gal who's going to be doing the edging and the work that you do when you solder. So figuring out how things come together. I also thought of another, the fire truck will be here in the fire safety house for the kids.
Oh, fun.
That's going to be a
they'll
really
love
great, they go through the house and really understand fire and how air affects it, and then they go through some smoke and they have to kind of crawl to get out, and so it's a very educational experience, and it teaches children to know that what their address is, basic fire safety, how to keep a door closed when you're sleeping at night so you're not affected if the house catches on fire. So I think the children's activities will be a combination of fun, and then it'll be also some learning, and then there'll be adult experiences as well.
The adult experiences. Let's talk about that. So we have some bands, and then there's a beer tent too.
Yes, right to the right, we're going to have a beer and wine tent.
Awesome.
And then straight behind us from 12 to 6, we'll have a couple bands, and then a DJ playing when the band's taking a rest.
Oh, fun.
But
Okay.
you can bring some chairs up in this area or a blanket. We will have vendors going across the back and the side, but it'll just be a really nice, easygoing atmosphere to,
perfect.
grab some food. Leading into that, we have 10 different vendors that are coming, from pizza to Mexican to barbecue, shaved ice,
Yum.
treats, lemonade, desserts. So a
Wow.
big variety.
Yeah, so come hungry.
Come hungry.
And there'll be beverages if you want to have any of that. What type of selections? Do we have any local beer, wine?
We're working on curating some Michigan products.
Oh, awesome.
We're going to offer general beer and wine, but we are also looking into seeing if we can get a tasting of different types of
Cool.
wines
Okay.
with our vineyards around.
Yeah,
It is
that's
in
awesome.
process, but
Mhm.
at minimal, we have the beer and wine tent here for adults, as well as I think the art experiences and the music are really
Right.
exciting, new experiences for people to come and enjoy if they've
Okay.
been here in the past.
Yeah. I know you mentioned 50 artists. Where are you pulling artists from? Are they all from Michigan or kind of across the Midwest?
They've been from the region. I know I've seen a couple coming up from Florida, but
Wow.
this is a very artistic area.
Yes.
And we've gone to some of the fine art shows in the region as well. And when we find someone we like, we're definitely giving them a card. We are sitting at a really nice, diverse amount of mediums. And so I think people who have come year over year will see some of their favorites, but also we
Cool.
have some new
Some
artists.
new ones too.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
And here,
So fun.
one thing that I'm thinking about, we have a new partnership with the Yacht Club, the Devil's Lake
Yeah,
Festival,
okay.
the Devil's Lake Yacht Club, and they were doing a sunrise yoga over there.
Before festival kicks off.
Before the
away?
festival,
Awesome.
like around 7:30.
Okay.
And then you can take some beautiful photos of the sunrise, and then they're going to give a tour of the yacht club. So we'll be posting that soon
cool. Okay.
for people to sign up.
Oh, that'll be fun. So you can get your workout in and then come chow down on so
Totally.
much good food and drinks. So lots of crafters as well. Tell us about who you have coming this year.
Yeah, so as many of you probably know, starting in the next week or so, we have our farmers market every Saturday. Well, that barn area has turned into a crafters market for our festival, and we are hosting over 50 crafters there. So altogether, there's over 100 different types of artists and retail. In addition, we've invited some of our community nonprofits who support the lake, like the Lake Preservation League and the Land and Lakes Ladies Club. We're reaching out to different groups who encourage programs for the community to be here, and they'll have different raffle tickets, and we have a silent auction that we're working on. There's a big, beautiful house that was owned by a well-known leader in the area, and they pulled some really cool art pieces from the house as they were
that's so
taking
special.
it down.
Oh,
And
that's
so
so cool.
we're gonna have some silent auction time near the information desk
Okay.
that where people can potentially win some really cool artwork.
Awesome. I love that. I love anytime we can win something is a good time, right?
I also we're working with we're going to have a petting zoo, and so
Okay.
llamas and chickens and roosters and goats, and if the weather's really nice, there'll be a tortoise, and I think that's always fun for
Yeah.
kids
Oh, kids love that.
see real animals up close.
Yeah, so fun, so unique. And right here in the village of Manitou Beach, I mean, you can see the lake from here, but then the streets will just be filled with so much to do, so much to look at, music, food. I mean, you guys, it's so much fun if you haven't been out before. And if you live a little bit further away, definitely make it a full weekend because there's so much to do in the area. We have Rob's Rentals right on the lake, so people can get out on the water. Day
We've got the
before, day
marina.
after.
We've got the marina over here and Devil's Lake Water Sports, and there's a lot of water activity. We've got hotels in Adrian. Well, we also have 2 different parking locations around the lake so that you can have easy access to get into the village. So I think that people that are looking for a weekend, we're right next to a lake. This is a great way to make it a weekend. Two Lakes Tavern is having a couple bands later that night, so I know that the bars and restaurants around the area are always doing fun things in the evening. So somebody could easily, a group could easily make a weekend out of it.
Yeah, definitely. And if you have a family, it's a great family weekend, and you guys will not have a shortage of activities to do in the area. So
Absolutely.
cool. Yeah. So we will share more with hotel rates with everyone and links to your social pages. But where can people find more information about the festival if they're looking for it?
The website is devilslakefestivalofthearts.com. and it's the same tagline in Facebook. And in Facebook, we've tagged a lot of the artists that have already confirmed and are starting to show the art pieces, as well as the food vendors and the music. So you can get all the details on either site.
Awesome. Lots to do, guys. Again, so we'll keep you guys posted on our socials too of everything once you guys start announcing more. Once again, tell us dates and times and location.
Yes, so Manitou Beach Village in the rolling Irish hills of Michigan.
It is. It's rolling,
Yes.
guys.
And it is Saturday 22nd from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But you can certainly make a weekend of it.
Yeah, come make a weekend out of it and share your pictures with us online too.
Yes.
We can't wait. Robert's already drooling over the pizza he's gonna get when he's here, so you know he's
Pizza,
patiently waiting
barbecue,
for it.
Mexican. Yes.
Love it. Okay, cool. And again, we're gonna fill this arch up with locks, so you guys can leave your name here.
Yes, bring us your creative spirit and leave a piece of it with us in the village.
Love it. Okay, thanks, Kelly. Thanks
Thank
for joining
you.
us. We'll see you soon.
Yes, look forward to it.
Anyone looking for lodging options in town, go to visitlenawee.com and find all the things to do while you're in the area for Devil's Lake Festival of the Arts. See you guys.